So you have been looking to grow your hair, but you are not sure what process, what you should do to grow your hair. In this video, I am going to simplify the processes you need to have the maximum growth, and take this from someone who have implemented all of this. And so I'm telling you exactly what works, and you can start today to implement these steps to grow your hair, to see maximum growth retention. Okay, so welcome back to my channel. My name is Uziel, aka Advocate for Positivity, and on this platform we talk about natural DIYs, positive thinking, and of course lifestyle balance. So if that's something that interests you, why don't you go ahead, hit that subscribe button, join this wonderful family, and turn on bell notifications so you are notified when I have wonderful uploads like this. Let's get straight right into the video where I share with you the tips, tricks, nuggets, wisdom, whatever you want to call it. I share all of that in this video on how you can begin today to start growing your hair, what you can do to gain maximum growth retention. I do not have super long hair, but one thing I know for sure is that it is healthy, really healthy. Okay, so let me give you a little backstory about my hair. Prior to now, I have done all sorts of stuff, from dyeing my hair, cutting it, different styles. I was a little juvenile then, and so I just wanted to live my life in the moment. I did a lot of stuff to my hair, a lot of damage. I was at the point where my natural hair was really a problem for me. I say that now because I don't associate such negativity to my natural hair, but back then I was like, this is so hard to maintain. When I began to really discover the beauty in my natural hair, I started understanding, and one of the first ways that I got to understand my hair was to know its porosity. And so that's one of the first tips right here. I never knew there was such a thing, so I took time to study, to research and find out. And there are so many tests online. You can always Google and follow some ways, procedures to know what porosity your hair is. And so I discovered that my hair was low porosity. That knowledge enabled me to begin searching for answers and how to maintain my hair. Getting to know my porosity, I started treating my hair right. I started understanding it better. Oh, okay, so this is why this doesn't happen. This is why this happens at times. Oh, this is why my hair takes forever to dry. So getting to know that, I started having love for it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad for not giving you the attention you required all these years. And I changed my mindset. I began seeing love in it. Honestly speaking, I started manifesting growth. I started treating my hair with tender loving care, and my hair started blooming. Getting to know the porosity is one, and then the next step is that I decided not to manipulate my hair a lot. Now look at my hair, take a close look at it. I used to be that kind of a person who, if I haven't fixed my extensions, if I haven't put on my wig, if I haven't done all that needs to be done to look good, I don't feel like I look good. But the moment I self-discovered myself, I realized that all those things never made me beautiful. In fact, they were a burden to me. But the moment I owned my own natural beauty, putting little or nothing artificial to myself, I began seeing a different kind of beauty. I don't know if that comes with some kind of maturity or something, I do not know, but it was just a shift for me. I am not in any way saying that those things are bad, and I'm also saying that I don't do those anymore. When I have the time and I have luxury on my side, of course, but what I'm saying is that a greater portion of my life now does not revolve around adding those artificial things to look beautiful or to look bold or to express myself the way I want to. I need little, just minimal efforts nowadays to look my best. Okay, still talking about low manipulation on your hair. One thing I found out that was really helpful is doing a protective style and then leaving it for a long period of time. I see people who talk about leaving it for about 4 months. Even though our hair sheds on a daily basis, leaving your hair longer for that period of time, what happens is that the shedding reduces. Get me right, the hair sheds every day, okay? We don't even know, we don't see when it sheds, but also the hair grows every day. We don't see it also. So what happens is that when you leave it on for a longer time, the amount of shedding that takes place will be minimal, and that way you get to see more length retention than when you just decide to keep doing it all the time. One of the tricks I have used in retaining length, even though my hair sheds a lot, is just leaving my hair in protective styling. This hair here, I have carried it for about 3 months now, and I'm taking it down. Notice, so this part of my hair has been taken down, but this part is still not taken down. The goal is that even though your hair has been in protective style, you still need to exhibit some kind of patience when taking it down, because you don't want to throw away all that you've worked for keeping your hair for this long period of time. The main reason why you should even be patient is because you haven't done anything to your hair, like anything major to your hair, for this period of months. So you've been on vacation, so why don't you just spend a little extra time and give your hair the TLC that it requires. Another step is that during the period you have your hair in a protective style, you still need to maintain your hair. And the few ways I get this done is to, one, clean my scalp, and all I do is to take a little amount of apple cider vinegar and dilute it with a lot of water, and then use a cotton bud, dampen it, squeeze it out, and then use it to clean my scalp. That's all I do. I use the cotton bud or the cotton pad to clean my scalp. Then the next step I also do is to moisturize my scalp. I've showed you guys the mixture, the treatment that I use for my scalp. So I go ahead and use that and I apply it. I apply a lot of it. I'm very generous when it comes to that. I use that and I also go in to my scalp and massage it. One other tip I am going to leave with you, I don't know how many I've left so far, but I'm just throwing you guys a whole bunch today. One other tip is that when you go into the shower, you know, a lot of the times because of our hair, we think that we need to cover and wrap and so that water doesn't really touch the hair. For me, I do the opposite, and that's one good benefit I have realized, especially because my hair is low porosity, so it needs a lot of warmth, humidity, and all of that to thrive. And so what I do is that when I go into the shower, I have my hair like this. I don't cover it up, and so the steam and everything helps to open up the pores, and that's a good time when you're out of the shower to just give it a little bit of massage or apply the oil or whatever you want to do to your hair, and so that it can absorb all of the moisture, which helps the hair grow a lot. I'm going to revert to my notes because I want to make sure that I am giving you guys everything that I wanted to talk about in this video. Yeah, I've talked about the clean scalp, all of that stuff, treatment whenever you take down your hair from the protective styling, and I'm going to show you guys what I do on my hair in the subsequent videos, because now that I am taking it down, I want to document what I do to cleanse and how I wash my hair and all of that stuff, because a lot of you have been asking me questions on that. So if you want to know more about my hair journey, please be sure to subscribe and turn on bell notifications so that you're notified when I have those uploads. For now, I'm just going to discuss with you some of those things that I do. One of them is a protein treatment, or give it some good deep conditioning, like with avocado, with eggs if you're doing protein treatment, or even rice water, because rice water is also a protein treatment. And I use herbs, fenugreek seed, aloe vera. So I feed my hair from pre-pooing to washing to detangling, deep conditioning. I am feeding it with healthy and good stuff. And it doesn't matter what products you use, but just simplifying the process and making it your own makes your hair look healthier. I believe you need to build a rapport with your hair and know what works for it. But when you find what works for you, stick to it as much as possible. The next one is that, yes, obviously, if you're trying to grow your hair, you have to ditch heat. You have to reduce the amount of heat you put on your hair. When we talk about heat here, it is not that heat is bad for the hair. Obviously, the hair needs a little bit of heat, especially for someone who has low porosity. But when you begin to straighten your hair every now and then to have that sleek, long look and all of that, it's good, fashionable, beautiful, but again, have you considered the damage it's causing your hair? If you do, you might want to just be merciful and have pity on your hair and let it be at least maybe you do it once a year or so. I don't straighten my hair at all. I don't know when last I did that. That's something you should be able to curtail if you do that a lot and you want to grow your hair. The next thing is that you need to trim your hair. Every time I take down my hair and I blow dry my hair, I give it a little trim. There's a lot of contradictions when it comes to trimming your hair. A lot of people say don't trim your hair. A lot of people say trim your hair. But I say do what works for you. I trim my hair once every quarter. I trim off split ends. The more you trim off those stuff and let it go, the more the other part, the bunch of the hair, is protected and you don't have to lose a lot of hair. Okay, so I'm just going to drop my final nugget here, and that is to eat healthy. Drink lots of water. That's a no-brainer. A lot of people must have said it, but I'm just confirming to you that water is the key in eating healthy. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Don't think I'm being rude. I'm not at all. I'm just excited. Okay, I just wanted to say the water is the key. Take lots of good supplements. I haven't been on biotin, so I really don't know how that works, but one thing I know for sure is that vitamin C is a good supplement for the body, for the hair, and for the skin. So take lots of those supplements, vitamin C, drink lemon water, eat healthy. I eat at least 1 avocado a day. I eat lots of salmon, and you know, these things help the skin look good. They help the hair also grow. And so those are some of the things you need to do. Eat lots of nuts, almond nuts. I drink almond milk. I try as much as possible to incorporate fruits, veggies, nuts, and healthy fats in my diet. That way I am nourishing my body. And so those are just the tips I have for you. I know, yes, they were packed full, but I just wanted to share with you some wisdom today because I got impressed in my heart to share this with you, and also I'm going to be sharing more with you. Thank you so much for your time. If you watched the video up to now, you are the VIP, and I really appreciate you for sticking with me. I hope you have learned 1 or 2 things from today's video. If you did, please go ahead and leave me a comment. If you have questions, also leave me a comment. Give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Until I come your way next time. My baby is awake. Can you hear that? Good timing. Good timing. Okay, lovelies, until I come your way next time, keep loving, keep serving, and keep staying positive. Bye for now.